I'm Tammy Randolph, and you're watching The Chamber Does What? And I'm really glad you joined us because today my special guest is Carrie Fugunt from Central Heat and Air.
Yep.
I'm sure right now, Central Heat and Air, you are everybody's favorite person.
We are. We're very, very busy.
I completely understand. I'm very glad we're in a very cool studio.
Yes, we are.
Instead of being outside and dying. Tell me a little bit about Central Heat and Air. What do you all do? I wonder.
We do commercial and residential maintenance and service. Obviously, nobody really wants to call us for service because that means you're broken.
Yeah,
That's not
especially
fun.
right now.
So we really encourage maintenances to keep your units working great. We service a lot of area. We service Cleveland, North Georgia, Chattanooga, but our main area is Cleveland.
And y'all are a family-owned family business.
Yes, we do have a lot of family that works there. Our owner, Tony, his wife, Lori, is our general manager. And then my husband, Frank, is the operations manager. And then I'm the director of marketing.
Yeah, so it's a great operation. I've been out there on Frazier Park. I was there. Yes. You were my very first ribbon cutting a year ago. One of the things.
I feel honored.
I learned at y'all's. So that was helpful. One of the things I get to do is I get to do ribbon cuttings and celebrate businesses. And so I was really excited to do that first time. And you had a big grand opening. It was a lot of fun.
We did. It was kind of a grand opening. We had purchased Hiawassee Chase. Our owners did. And we just thought, we need to let the community know and tell them we've merged these two companies. They were two smaller companies that became a much larger one. And we were very proud of the facility and the fact that we kept all the employees. And so it was kind of a neat little coming out to the community party.
Mm-hmm. And that was one of the things that you joined the chamber. Like I said, you're celebrating your 1 year anniversary. Yes. And so that's good. And so what has that been like for you since you've joined the chamber? Like I said, because you were relatively new here.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't have even known about a ribbon cutting if I hadn't gone to that first chamber meeting and you said any announcements. And I thought, oh, come on, you can do this. And I made my first announcement and said, we're having this event. And you came straight up to me and said, we can do ribbon cutting. Here's what we can do. And I was like, yes, let's do it. I wouldn't have known any of that if I hadn't gone.
Well, that's good. Now, as a chamber member, we do different programs to help you get involved in the community. Have you gotten involved with any of those?
Yes, we are best partners with Mayfield Elementary.
Okay. Let me stop. Best partners, in case people don't know, stands for Business and Education Serving Together. And that's matching local schools with our local businesses.
Yes, which is a brilliant idea. I have 5 children. I've worked in schools volunteering. And to have a certain school that you're connected with, I think is such a great idea. They reach out to us if they need things, contact us if there's something we can come do. We did a great event with them. It was a career day, and we set up a thermostat with buttons that the kids could turn the heat on and turn it cool. And we actually have a mascot that we took and took pictures with all the kids.
And you're with Mayfield School, right?
Yes,
Mayfield Elementary?
Yes.
And I can imagine all those kids went home and started pressing the buttons on the thermostat at home.
Well, we kind of warned them that they shouldn't do that. And actually, we had a couple of kids that said, I'm not touching those buttons. My mom and dad said I'm not allowed to. We were like, this is fake. We promise.
Nice. So, and I will say another thing. I mean, aside from that, you are very vigilant. You come to all the chamber coffees.
I do.
And what difference does that make for you as a member to come? Because it's 1 hour a month if you can come. So what difference does it make for you and your connections when you come to the chamber coffees? I
have run into people at weddings that come up to me and say, I know you from chamber, which blew my mind. First of all, I think it can be a scary thing to walk into a room full of people you don't know. So it's actually been a very growing thing for me. I feel like I'm pretty outgoing and can talk to anybody, but for that aspect, I think that's been huge for me to be able to just walk in places and talk to people. And then the connections I've made with people, like when I needed a security system, somebody pointed me to somebody that runs a security company, all of that. People have called us that need heating and air. The big one is the mix.
Yeah.
That's how we met Steve Hartline in the mix and got involved with them. And we do a ton of stuff with them.
Yeah, one of the benefits when you join the chamber is there's advertising that you get in your package from Mix 104, from Alive 96, and from the Cleveland Banner. So that all comes in. That's really helpful for a lot of small businesses that wouldn't have access to that otherwise.
And it's been amazing. I mean, Steve himself reached out and needed some air work done like this week. So that the connections have been overwhelming. And we also, for me personally, I just think it speaks volumes of a company that sends somebody to a chamber meeting. It shows where they set their priorities. And I feel like our company has priorities in the community. So the fact that they pay me to go to these meetings, I think it speaks volumes.
That's good. Now, when you talk about the community, I know that you said you work with Mayfield. Is there other community partners that you all have that you work with? Been able to make connections with, or is there someone that you'd like to?
Not necessarily, but we are very, I think we have done some of the high schools. Like the baseball team has reached out, things like that. And we've done sponsorships or ads. But summer is very hard for us because we're very busy. Yeah. So it's hard to do anything this time of year.
So I was very thankful that you could come and sit with me for a few minutes.
And we do the Christmas parade every year. And that's always a big event. Our employees love it. It's a volunteer thing. And I think we have very few employees that don't come. They all come.
I think that's one of the cool things when you talk about the Christmas parade about Cleveland. As big as we are, we still have a lot of hometown things that we do. And the Christmas parade, because that brings everybody down in the community, we have a great community feel. And so I think that's one of the aspects that I think really makes Cleveland stand out. Is there something in your mind that makes Cleveland stand out, or is what makes Cleveland special for you that you've noticed?
Kind of what you said, just down home. It's like everybody seems to know everybody. Everybody's connected in some way, shape, or form. And I just think that's so fun. Like, you know, I live in the Hallmark movie life. And to me, that's what it feels like here. Like Christmas time on the streets. And like I said, people will call our office and they're 6 people removed from being cousins to somebody. And I'm like, I just love this place. I'm originally from Michigan. We're not all connected like this.
No, and it's a little cold up there.
It is cold. Well, not right this week, but yes, it is a lot colder there.
How did you end up from Michigan to Cleveland, Tennessee?
So I went to school for broadcasting. And when I got done with school, I couldn't find a job. And my cousins lived here. And my cousin is an eye doctor. And she said, would you come watch our twins for a little bit until we find a nanny? And that was 23 years ago.
There you go.
And I met my husband, and 5 kids later, I never left.
That kind of works.
Yeah.
Same thing. My husband's family is from here. I'm originally from Iowa. We met in high school, and after we graduated 2 years later, came down here and been here off and on ever since. So I've been here this last time for 20 years.
Wow.
So I think I've been here longer than I've been anyplace else. I think I even left my hometown at 17. So
wow.
So I think I can't continue to keep calling Des Moines, Iowa hometown. I think I have to change it to Cleveland.
It's hard. Yeah.
Is there a special place in Cleveland? Like if someone comes and you want to show them something in Cleveland or Bradley County, is there a special place, or is there something that when you're going through town, you think this is what I really love about Cleveland?
I just love the architecture, the beauty. Like you drive through, oh my golly, you drive down there. And I just had friends, I was telling you, that bought a house here. And I said, this is where you need to be. This is exactly like knowing their personality. I'm like, this is where you guys need to live. This is perfect.
You'll have to come by. We've got a downtown walking tour brochure, and that talks about all the buildings downtown, the historical buildings, what they originally were for, what they are now, and explain some of the issues about them. So you need to come by and get a brochure for that. And also tell them we've got a relocation guide. It's on our website right now.
Okay.
clevelandchamber.com. Little plug. But yeah, relocation guide for people that are moving. That's great. And so it gives them all the general information about Cleveland, Bradley County. So that's one of the things that we do.
And Cleveland is booming. Like we do new construction and it's crazy how much is coming in around here.
I think the secret is out that Cleveland is the place to be.
I think so too.
And it's kind of growing every which direction, which is good. Yeah. And it brings a lot of new business, a lot of new people. And but it's still maintaining that small community feel. Like you said, you're 6 degrees from being related to somebody, no matter where you go.
And I love too at the chamber meetings when everybody makes their announcements of all the different events. You can't be bored in Cleveland. Like there's an event every day, maybe even 2 or 3, which I think is so amazing.
Yeah, when people say there's nothing to do, you're like, oh, I
Yeah,
disagree. Well, thank you for coming, Carrie. I appreciate it very much.
Thanks for having me.